What's up, Jabroni? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into the season finale of Once Upon a Time, episode number 22, titled A Land Without Magic. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series thus far. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early if you want them over there on Patreon. If you don't want them over there, don't worry. Episodes will come here eventually. So when they get here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. All right, so season finale, what to expect. I don't know. I honestly don't know where we can go here. My guess is Regina's gonna feel really bad about what happened to Henry, and she'll try to save him somehow, and she'll blame Emma for it, and then Emma will blame Regina for it. Let's see, what else could happen. Will the Mad Hatter come back? I don't know. I'm glad that a lot of you guys actually, not a lot of you guys, but some of you guys actually pointed out the things. Although you did love the episode a little bit more than me, you guys did point out that Emma did kind of come off a little bit dumb in her whole thing with the apple with Henry, especially since Henry has told her in the past about the apples and how Regina and the poison apple and all that. She's mentioned it before. He's mentioned it before to her. But yeah, you know, Emma does things that are idiotic sometimes and kind of makes me curious about why they would do that to her character. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some fun. Pretty much like, comment, subscribe. Here we go. So the queen was gonna go against her thing. She was gonna kill him. Who are you? Holy hell, that would have been a headshot. Who's this?
Who the hell are you? A friend.
It's my boy. Hey. Wait.
Sorry. Follow me.
I thought you got.
I'm trying to stall the queen.
I thought you were taking off this show for.
Your weapon.
I thought he left because he was filming a movie or something. Movies. What the hell? The hell, the smoke?
Anything else that you can remember? Any little detail?
I already told you everything. Do something!
Say you got it from Regina.
Miss Swan, I do.
Every story in this book actually happened.
Wait, what?
You should
Has she never touched a book before? She has.
in this book.
Why? Oh, I don't like that.
Where's my son?
Is that how she figures it out? I don't like that at all.
You did this.
Hit her with the book. Hit her with the book. Aw. Oh, what the? What the hell? This is so stupid.
Why couldn't you just leave things alone? Because as long as you're alive, Henry will never be mine. He will never be anyone's unless you fix this. You wake him up. I can't! Don't you have magic? That was the last of it.
I didn't love the way Emma found out. Hey, my boy.
What are you doing here?
I'm just here to help.
Well, no need. I'll be fine.
It's not something for nothing, dearie. Time to make a deal.
No! No more deals!
Oh my god, oh shit. Okay.
I was wrong. About you, about me, about everything. I didn't believe in you.
David, why are you here?
Because Catherine put a down payment on an apartment in Boston. She's not going to use it. But I am. Unless you give me a reason to stay.
I can't.
Is this their song? You hear that? Is this their score, or like whenever they're together? I feel like we hear this. Oh, maybe it's. Is it theirs, or is it just for sad moments?
I happened to have bottled some.
You did?
Oh, yes. From strands of your parents' hair, I made the most powerful potion in all the realm.
Man, I like everything. I wish that Emma didn't find out the way she found out. I don't know why. It's just her grabbing the book. Is it because of the distress,
You're right about the curse.
she was going through? Maybe. I don't know. I expected something bigger, something more
I'm sorry.
from her finding out, other than she touches the book. I don't know. She's touched the book before, hasn't she? See, she cares about Henry, man. She genuinely cares about Henry, man. That's what I was saying from the get-go. She raised him. So while everybody's looking at her as, who the fuck is that?
Pity, isn't it?
Who's that?
There's nothing harder than not knowing whether you'll ever see your child again.
Jefferson, Emma was supposed to eat that apple and she didn't. As far as I'm concerned, that makes our deal null and void.
Oh, no, that's not how that works.
I did what you asked.
Yeah, just because you...
over again.
Now, if you excuse me, I have to save my son.
It's hard to feel bad for you, man. You're such a bitch. Like, how is you fucking up have anything to do with what he did for you?
August, please open up. What's happening to you?
You can see it now. You believe.
Dude, is he gonna freaking die, man? I feel like we made August a really big deal, but then we kind of like didn't use him really for the last couple episodes. The only person that I know from fairy tales is Maleficent, right?
Whoa.
Right? That's what, right? Because Maleficent could turn into a dragon. Is that what it is? Because for a second I thought it was Belle, but that it's not Belle. So is it a dragon? She's literally the only person I could think of that would be somebody that can turn into a beast of some kind. As soon as he said her and then beast, yep, there we go. Why would Regina trap her in her dragon form? It's very weird.
To hell with this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would they think you're good with a sword?
Doubtful.
Who's down here that you want? Wait, Sydney Glasses? Oh my god, he's down here? What the fuck? Who's this random dude? Are you letting Belle out? Why?
Come with me.
Oh shit, yes. Man. My favorite characters, I feel like, are not characters that people like. Like him, Mad Hatter dude, August, the wolf guy, the huntsman. My favorite characters seem to be all dudes. And then Regina's in there. I like Regina as a character. But most of me, like, I don't really like Prince Charming. Like, he's okay.
Regina!
She's fucking you over.
Regina!
Miss Swan?
Hey.
Mr. Gold, what are you doing here?
I've come to check on you. I'm glad I did. Regina's abandoned you, sabotaged the elevator.
What?
Man, he's screwing you over. Where's Regina at?
Mr. Gold? Gold! Are you Mr. Gold?
Yes, I am, but I'm afraid the shop's closed.
I was told to find you and tell you that Regina locked me up. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, man.
Yes, I'll protect you. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Why did you want the magic? Or the love potion?
But you will.
The hell?
We did everything we could.
No. What?
I'm sorry. You're too late.
I mean, it would be awesome if that's the case. I mean, not awesome because Henry's dead, but it would really set the stakes at like a really crazy fucked up level. But like, he's not dead.
I love you, Henry.
I don't know, man.
You too.
It sucks.
You saved
Regina,
me.
they should have both kissed him, and that should have woke him up.
You did it.
Cause she loves him too. She loves Henry. Wait, is everybody a member now? I'm confused though. How is it? Is that always how the curse was supposed to break? Is the curse always supposed to break that way? I thought there was another way for the curse to break.
No!
You found me.
You never doubt I would.
That's one thing I never, I didn't like. I didn't like the way Henry treated her. Like I never did in the entire show. It didn't make any sense to me. I mean, yeah, you know, the whole evil part, but she literally took care of you. She did everything for you.
I remember. I love you.
Yes. Yes. And I love you too. But hey, there'll be time for that.
Where are we going?
There'll be time for everything. But first,
Why didn't they go back? That doesn't make sense. Why didn't they go back? I was trying to, because what Rumpelstiltskin is doing, that's after.
Something bad.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that episode. Like for season finale, I'm trying to think. And I know a lot of people are gonna think like give this episode like really high praise and love a lot of what happened. And I don't know. I thought it was good. I don't know if I don't know. It's not one of my favorite episodes of the season though. And I guess that's what I was expecting. I mean, we're at the season finale, so let's kind of go through here. I'll tell you guys which episodes I enjoy. This episode was good. This episode was good. Stable Boy was okay. Hat-Trick was good. This was really good. If I were ranking the episodes, I strongly believe that A Land Without Magic would be like the 9th episode, maybe the 8th episode for me of the season. I'm gonna give it like a really strong 8, which I know a lot of you guys are gonna say is crazy low. But I don't know. For me, the stakes didn't feel high. Like I didn't feel anything for the Henry thing, and I know I feel like I should have. I felt more when August turned back into Pinocchio. I felt it more in here in my heart. I didn't really feel it for Henry. I thought the acting was good, but since I don't really care about Henry as a character, I didn't really feel nothing. Plus, I also knew they weren't gonna kill him. It would have been cool if they did, because like I said, it would have set the stakes really high. Rumpelstiltskin and Bella situation, that was really good. I keep calling her Bella. It's Bella and Rumpelstiltskin situation. And what does he mean? He's bringing magic here. So whatever powers we had in the fantasy world, we now have here. Is that what he's saying? So the fairy ladies, the fairy godmothers can all do their stuff. Regina's going to be extremely powerful. Is that what that means? All right, let's go through the episode, because I know a lot of people are going to be a little bit upset that I didn't love this episode. All right, so we start off with a flashback, or fantasy flash, whatever you want to call this. They're going to kill Prince Charming. He gets saved by my man, the Woodsman. Now, I thought he left the show to do because he had to do movies. What, did they call him back for this one-off episode? Yeah, but I don't know. He came back. That's awesome. He saved Prince Charming. Henry's in a coma or whatever's happening to him. I like this whole dynamic because she's saying he ate this, and he's like he's not showing any signs of that. Like I love this whole little dynamic here of this. So this is where something I did not like, and I'm not sure how everybody else is gonna feel about it. I mean, awesome for Henry for having X-Men versus the Avengers comic right here. So something I didn't like. Emma touches the books and just remembers everything, or just gets all the like gets it all and believes in the magic. I don't know, man. The whole season they were building up this big thing on why she was like how, or her believing, and all she did was touch the book, and she like it was like literally, it was a span of she touches the books, automatically a believer, and then she starts to fight Regina. I don't know. I didn't like. I just didn't love this. I don't know. I just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm sure some of you guys probably really did love it. I honestly can't think of a reason why I would like this. I said during the reaction, maybe it's like the whole, like she's like, you know, the whole worrying and the distress she's going through, and oh my God, and that's what sparks her to like believe in magic, because she needs to believe in magic because that's the only explanation to what's happening to Henry. Like, I guess that's what it is. I personally don't love that, but I understand that as a writer or a director or the showrunner, they're like, well, we got to get to this point by this episode. We can't spend too much more time her not believing or stretching out the way she believes. We're like, let's just have her touch the book. I don't know. And again, maybe has she, because I feel she's touched the book before, because she gave Henry the book. She's handed him the book several times. So she's touched the book. So I don't know. I love her fighting Regina. That was awesome. I thought she was about to beat her ass. I love Regina saying that's for you. Then Regina, she's so sad and upset that her just kind of saying, oh yeah, you know, like Emma yelling about, is it all true? Is it all true? And her saying, yeah. Okay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just expected something different. Their thing to be better. Honestly, what I would have preferred not to have the whole dragon thing. That dragon thing lasted for so long. Like, I would have just cut that entire thing out and done something else with that. I didn't like that. Like her fighting the dragon. I thought it was a cool parallel with what was happening with her dad, but I didn't love that. And I don't know. Again, I liked the episode. I'm giving it an 8, but I'm just saying, for a season finale, you guys that watch my Buffy reactions, you guys know I do this when it comes to stuff. I'll nitpick things and say what I didn't work for me and what could have worked better for me. Again, these are all personal opinions and stuff. Like I love the huntsman, like the woodsman guy. Is it huntsman or woodsman? I loved him coming back. I love Regina and Emma having to work together. I love that Regina and Emma got conned by Mr. Gold. That was awesome. Like I said, I love all this interaction. I like this thing. Her throwing the huntsman around. I like this. I like Rumpelstiltskin having his own reasoning for what he was doing here, right? So he knew what Regina's plan was ultimately going to be, right? So he needed to store magic somewhere. I just don't like where he chose to store it. Put it in the stomach of a beast. What if Regina didn't bring Maleficent over to this world in a dragon form? We would have had to kill Maleficent like human form. Also, we killed Maleficent. What a weird ass choice. Weird choice. She's like one of the most badass villains in the Disney movies. Why would they do that? All right. I like this whole interaction. I like him fighting. I like these two guys fighting back and forth. I like when he cut him and he went like this, the magic. Talking about the ring. The closer you get, that's the closer you are to Snow. I liked him saying that he was leaving. Again, actually, Mary Margaret didn't get much to do in this episode, to be real. She did the whole thing with Henry, but that's about it. She did a small moment here when he said he was leaving, and I liked that his tears were in his eyes because he was legitimately sad about it, but I don't know. She didn't really have no emotion really Like no emotional moments or anything besides the Henry thing. Gold. Let me go here. Her walking in. Oh, that seems like a believer. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's because they harp so hard on Emma not believing that her believing now was so kind of, well, now she believes. I don't know. I just wanted it to be more. And since the Henry thing was happening, it just kind of felt like they didn't have time to really linger on anything or even have her come to like, at no point in this entire thing did she like really harp on like, oh my God, I can't believe magic is real, because she couldn't, because of what the writers chose to do for the story. But I like that he, Rumpelstiltskin has a little bit of magic. He has a plan. He always had a plan. He needs her to go get it. It has to be her. It was his plan the whole time. Rumpelstiltskin never wanted to go back. He wanted to bring magic here. That's how I took it. Then we have this thing. Interesting choice, right? We didn't even get anything with the Mad Hatter. He didn't get what he wanted. Actually, nothing the Mad Hatter did ultimately hurt Regina. He let Belle out. Belle went to Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin didn't attack Regina, and now the magic's back, and Regina's getting her magic back. Literally nothing Mad Hatter did here mattered in this episode. Maybe it'll matter going forward, but literally, I thought he was gonna do something. He didn't do anything. He let Belle out, or whatever her name. I don't know what her name is in this world, but he let her out, and she went to Rumple. But he didn't get what he wanted. Regina was still a pain in the ass. Like, which I don't understand. Like, he did what you wanted and then you fucked up. So, you're bad. All right, so let's keep going. He threatens to go back. So this part actually, I felt really bad this part because, like, man, what a weird choice, though, not to have him do anything. I mean, I guess the last couple episodes, he's just been turning, and he turns, and he turns into a wooden boy, a wooden man. We go here. 2-man operating system. We have to go fight something. Turns out it's Maleficent. Kind of figured, because she's literally the only person that I could think that somebody would call a she, and at the same call her, like, get it out of the beast. Like, it's just the only thing that made sense to me. Yeah, so this entire thing, right? This entire thing, the fight, the fire, the dragon, I just didn't. To me, this doesn't add stakes to anything. Honestly, it doesn't add stakes. So this, like, for the 5, 10, however long that is, I just didn't care. I was just watching it, but I was just like, oh, okay, it's a dragon fight. Fine. Then we hop back here. So actually, it was only about 2 minutes. Well, no, because then doesn't Emma fight again? About 2-3 minutes there, but yeah, then she's still fighting over here. I don't know. And it's only about 5 minutes. Oh, only about 5 minutes. Yeah, those 5 minutes I just didn't care about. So we have Mary Margaret reading to Henry. He starts to codes. So I thought so what I initially thought, I thought he was coding, but then I was like, when the Mad Hatter used that to go downstairs, I thought maybe he did it. Like, it wasn't like he was actually coding. But I guess he actually was. That's an interesting choice. I like that he's the reason that the Belle gets out. I just don't get what it does. It doesn't do anything to hurt Regina. I mean, I'm guessing it will, because, Rumpelstiltskin's gonna be really mad. But in this moment, it didn't do anything. Change his clothes. We keep fighting the dragon. We take the eggs. We find Snow White. We do the kiss thing. Snow White says something really weird here when he's like She's like, let's take the castle and the kingdom. He says, how? She says, together. if I was Prince, I'd be like, yeah, together. But what's the plan, Snow? Like, what are we doing? So I'm guessing that'll be a plot for season 2. Mr. Gold is here. He's like, oh man, Regina left. Yeah, Regina left the. No, but then again, why would she believe him? So Emma believed that Regina bailed on her here. So that would mean that Emma believes Regina does not love Henry. That would have to mean that, right? That would have to mean that Emma believes Regina does not love Henry and is willing to sacrifice Henry to save her own ass. I don't know. It would be hard for me to believe that. So, but whatever. Like, and that's why when Regina says, like, you can't believe he manipulated you or whatever she says, I'm like, yeah, Emma, you should be better than that. Again, another situation where you don't think, what? And I get it. No, you haven't trusted him so many times throughout the season. It doesn't make any sense for you to trust him now and for you to believe that Regina bailed on Henry. Nonetheless, they do the whole thing where they say he died. I don't know. Like, I didn't feel, and I'm being honest, I just did not feel anything. I did not feel a damn thing. Like, I thought the acting was good. I thought Emma's crying was good, but I've felt stuff when Mary Margaret does it because I care about her as a character, or when the huntsman, when the woodsman or whatever he is, when he died, I felt that. I don't know, man. I didn't feel anything for this thing. And I know I'm going to be in the minority on this. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, dude, I felt all this. But I didn't feel anything. I felt more when Rumpel sees Belle right now. Like, that right there to me is, I felt that. Like, when he's touching her, he's like, oh my God, you're real. Like, I thought that was like his face. I thought this scene. I want to see it. Like, I felt this in here. Like, I felt that. You know what I mean? I didn't feel anything here. I mean, I don't know. I felt bad for Regina. And then I hate it. Hate's a strong word. I did not love that Emma kissing Henry broke the curse. I can't remember what was supposed to break the curse. Henry kept saying that Emma is supposed to break the curse. I don't know. What I would have done is I would have had them both kiss Henry around the same time, and that's how I would have broke the curse. But having Emma just break, I don't know. It just seems like such a safe. It just seems safe. Maybe that's why I just saw it coming. Maybe that's why I just didn't love it, and I don't know. Again, these are all nitpicks, and these are all personal choices of things I would have personally done. But, like, I don't know. I just didn't feel anything for him. I like this thing. Everybody remembering, and Regina like, oh shit, they remember. Also, she says she loves you, Henry, and Henry with no emotion doesn't say it back. I don't like Henry. I think that's what it is for me. I just don't like Henry as a character. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't buy my mom is evil thing when she is literally the person that has raised you for, how old are you? 13? So for 13 years, this lady has raised you, cared for you, given you everything. You feel no love for her. I don't know. I thought this was cool. I liked this line where the charming Snow, you found me. I like her remembering. I wonder why they didn't kiss. Interesting. I like this. I like him going to the well. And so, is this well connected to the mermaid that we fought, that we had, the siren or something? that lake. Remember, like, I feel like what Rumpelstiltskin said, something from which you've lost or something. I thought that was from that episode. I like him bringing magic back, and yeah, and he says magic is power, and Regina smiles, and that's the episode. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of crap from a lot of crap from this episode from you guys. Not really a lot of crap, but I know a lot of you guys are just not gonna like that I didn't love this episode. I mean, I still gave it like an 8. But it's more a 7-8 than an 8-9 to me. Because of course this is my opinion. So since they did things that I personally didn't like, and I personally think would have been better done other ways, that's why I'm giving it a 7-8 and not an 8-9 range kind of episode. But hey, man, you guys probably gonna love this episode. It's probably gonna be really high rated. I actually think I like the previous episode more. An Apple Red as Blood. I think I like this episode more. What I give this episode? I think I gave this episode an 8. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that I like though. A lot that I liked, but then there was just some things, that personal choices that I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's my own high expectations though, to be honest. So still a good episode though. Still a top 10 episode. Like I said, top 10. This is a top 10. This, like, I don't know. This isn't like, I thought Hat Trick was really good. I thought Heart of Darkness was okay. Red Handed was really good. Skin Deep was really good. 715 was really good. Desperate Souls was really good. The Heart is like, there's a lot of great episodes in this season. I just personally think that The Land Without Magic is probably like the 8th or the 9th best episode of the season. Personally. But yeah, that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you didn't, that's cool. One episode's early, all that good stuff. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to talk to you guys later.